What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Unimportant Motherfucking People's Podcast 281-330-8004.
8004.
We back
Heard
in this
that.
bitch. You know what I'm
We back
saying?
at it like a crack addict. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
hmm
but we're just gonna go ahead and start it off with do a little
Okay, B.
little misdirect. We got 30 seconds, Marco. Kaboo. Just do a Shibuya. By the way, that's the coolest name of it. Is that a state?
Shibuya?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know where
Sounds
that's
like
from, to be
Japan.
honest.
All I know is fucking
Oh,
ASAP Ferg.
wait. Actually, yeah.
ASAP Ferg brought it up in fucking the
Bruh.
Ichima remix.
I feel like a lot of Japan has a lot of cool names.
Yeah, Shibuya, fucking actually no, I'm thinking of the periods that they had. Fuck me.
I'm a little bitch.
Your boy may have already started a little early and had four. And
You know what's funny?
huh.
This happened last week, too.
Yeah, no, and then I died. I got obliterated. The past two
Yeah.
podcasts, I've been shit faced.
This is becoming a habit for you, Brandon.
Yeah, bro.
You need to. I think you need to start taking this podcast more seriously, bro.
I know. I got guest stars outside, bro. I'm gonna just die in here. But shit, dog. What's it called? So we did you grow up poor, Marcos?
Yes.
So
W-
let's just talk about how. Hold on, I wanted to bring this up
We
because
had like
like I feel like we watched a lot of TV. Like, did you have cable?
it was like illegal.
Bro, I didn't even have that. Dog. I was watching Maury at like 8 years old.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When I was
God
like
damn it.
young, yeah. When I was like, we didn't get like,
Bruh, Steve Wilkos was my boy. Like, I was like,
Yup.
y'all stop them cheaters. I'm 8 years old. Like, you break up that marriage, dog.
I used to watch like the like travel network or whatever. They like show you like restaurants and shit.
Oh, Travel Channel.
Cause I remember when I was little, like I didn't have like the legal cable until like probably like middle school or like high school.
Oh, that's when you had the Dish Network, bruh. Uh-oh. Why are you muted? Marcus. Marcus? Oh no, bud. Technical difficulties. That's how you can tell this is gonna be a great podcast. A great episode, Morty. Oh god. Starting off well, but yeah, no, I think a lot of my childhood was spent. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you. God damn
Oh,
it.
okay, there we go. My bad. My nephew was calling me. I had to tell him that.
Oh shit.
So like it wasn't until
Ah, fuck.
middle school that I started watching like MTV and shit and all that.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like when we got the
Dude, remember Next?
yeah. I
Imagine
remember.
dating a chick like that in real life.
Oh
Or like
no.
parental control.
Yeah,
Oh
that'd
my
be
god.
that'd be awesome.
I mean, I think yeah, I'd fail. They'd be like, dude, he has like 7 bongs in his room.
Yeah.
I'd have like 7 bongs, like resin in like a bowl, like
Yeah.
ready to get smoked.
I'd have just like fucking, like when you smoke a blunt and you bite the tip out, like the little shit out. I'd have that shit everywhere, fucking just stems all over the ground and shit.
No, but dude, yeah, no, I feel like I watched a lot of fucking Maury. I watched Clifford.
Bruh, I was gonna say, yeah, I used to watch like KPBS and shit because
Yeah,
that's all like you only had like the
that's all
basic
you get.
channels.
And it's all
Yeah,
fuzzy and shit.
I used to watch Caillou and shit.
Bruh, yeah, we had a flat screen TV with no cable.
Or fucking bruh, same as fuck. We got the TV for free, and then we just didn't have cable, like we just didn't have the
We said,
channels.
yeah, is it monthly payments, bro? You're tripping.
Yeah,
Cable's so expensive though. It's like why now it's like you can see how stupid it is.
yeah. Like my
You didn't,
cousin, he
you
paid
didn't drink. You didn't drink, by the way.
my cousin. My yeah, I did.
You did? Oh, but when are we gonna cut this shit out?
After like two, I don't know.
I,
We'll see how long it goes. My cousin actually
huh?
paid for cable but he also had like Netflix. He said it was so dumb him paying for cable because like even on cable, when you watch something, you have to wait till it's on. Like it's
Yeah,
still like
and there's fucking commercials. Like
yeah, like
there's like a 30-second ad on net, or not even on Netflix. There's no ads.
yeah, or like
God
oh
damn it.
shit, I don't even care about like commercials because I have like the Peacock. I have a couple where you have to watch a commercial,
Well, yeah, bro, you got that shit.
but he said it's way cheaper just to like get like Hulu, Netflix, and like two other ones than to still have cable, and then you still watch it whenever you want. You still get all the shows. Like
Yeah, bro. It's like, what are you gonna watch? Fucking River Monsters?
yeah,
There's fucking nothing. But
yeah.
I
Like we
mean,
don't have cable here. We just have like Hulu, Paramount, and like Netflix and like
yeah.
HBO and shit. Like
The fuck else can you need? Like, if you, I mean, I feel like cable, by the way, though, is like the best shit to sleep to. I think you can't beat it.
oh yeah,
I don't think you could beat cable to sleep to,
mm-mm.
because like you're not in control of it. You're just like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna just throw this shit on and I'm dead. Like I don't really care
yeah,
about this shit.
yeah. And like sometimes I just like being on my phone and having something on in the background. It's
Yeah.
like too much pressure to be like I have to go on Netflix, find a show I'm not gonna watch. I'm just gonna play in the
God
background.
damn. Should we like lengthen this?
We should do like 3 minutes.
Three. That's fine. That works with the conversation format.
Yeah,
Because right now it's like, god damn. But we're doing one more 1 minute one.
yeah.
Jesucristo.
Oh,
Marcos, what was your favorite cartoon of all time?
growing up,
Yeah. Ooh,
I
Static
could
Shock.
honestly, huh?
Sorry, I just remembered Static
Static
Shock.
Shock was fucking tight. Yeah, when he had the fucking, he'd
Yeah,
use
the
the
trash
trash
can
can thing
thing.
as yeah. That shit was, hey, you know what's fucked up? That's the one
The black dude.
cartoon. He was yeah, he was like the one cartoon we have of a black kid with dreads, and he like has electricity powers, and he rides a trash can like tops
Yeah,
everywhere around.
Captain America's got like this $1 million shield.
Yeah, $1 million
Standing on.
shield with an American flag on it, and he literally just had to steal the top of a trash can every time he
You're
wanted
like,
to
you're
fly.
like,
Like,
bro, I didn't even buy this. God damn it. All right, three
and that's
minutes.
what's fucked up too. He'd take it. You know what I mean? Like it'd be someone's trash
Yeah.
talk. Like
He's like, oh, I need a ride. Hey, but I mean, if I could just ride on. But then again, where are you gonna find a trash can lid like that?
yeah, like nowadays.
I would be, yeah, I'd be walking for months before I could
Yeah,
find some shit. Dude, you
I
look like an amputee when you put your arm down. Your other arm. Yo, hey.
hey, you know how like when you're stressed out and you put both your head like hands on your head, you're like,
Yeah,
I can
bro.
only do one thing.
Dude, yo, hey, fucking pray for our troops. My
I'm
boy.
gonna move it because
I
I don't want to get.
ain't never seen an IED in my life. Let me rip this off, dog. This is stolen valor. By the way,
but
Lenny,
you know,
huh?
oh, go ahead.
Let's say, Lenny, if you're watching this, he called me out. He said, hey, dog, you in the military? He knew damn well I wasn't. And I was like, no, dog. I was like, why? My hat? I was like, I can't wear a fucking American flag. And everyone was like, yeah, you're tripping. Yeah, bitch, I'm wearing it right now, Lenny. Thanks for the alcohol, though. I had a very fun time with you last Sunday. Wait, that's burnt. Anyways, continue very quickly.
Lenny is from Florida and he works for
His
Vaughn.
name his name is actually Ronaldo. He's a
We call him Lenny because he sips a lot of lean.
yeah, Lenny. He's a Lenny. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I'm
I feel that.
Lenny. Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
but I really used to love love SpongeBob. Once I finally got like cable and like Nickelodeon, oh, I love
dude.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, that's true. I would have cable in like spurts. Like my dad's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, we got cable. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like this will last like 2 months for sure.
And
And
then
then
boom,
after
yeah,
yeah, and it's gone. You're like, well, Clifford's alright.
yeah. Back to YouTube or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna go play outside.
yeah, I'd rather go fucking play tag than watch this shit.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I
But
know. We had the lights out in our house for fucking all of like 7th grade summer.
that's fucked up. Do
Yeah,
you have
dog.
water though?
We had cold water, yes.
Oh, that's fine. As long as
Yeah,
you
we
had
were
water.
chilling. I was just camping every night for like a
But in this
summer.
summer, you don't even need hot water. It's too hot. Like,
Exactly.
come on.
I'm
They
trying to
asking
do
for too much.
I'm trying to do a similar thing in my house, dog. Save some money. You know.
Man, how are we gonna do the podcast though?
Hey, I got data. We'll do it on my phone.
I can do that on my phone. Yeah.
It'll be a remote podcast, dog. We're not gonna be in the studio. We're gonna be homeless at the train station.
Hell yeah, dog.
What is your favorite McDonald's item? Your
The
go-to.
gangbang, dog. It has
Oh,
to be.
you're right. God. Oh, that's only 3 minutes.
That was yeah. That one was it was nice. Like that one's like
That was
just enough.
reasonable.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you're not drinking. Dude, you remember these foods?
Yeah.
Dog, I
You know
just
what
saw
I
that.
miss all the time,
Huh.
and I hate it because I still always lose them. Tech
Homies?
decks.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
bro, fuck you. Why would I
That's
fucking like
racist.
homies?
Did you not rock homies? You had
Yeah, I
no,
used to.
you had a
Yeah,
collection.
I had a
I was
big, bruh. I used to
gonna
have the homies poster that showed all of them. Like it had,
say,
hell yeah. I had the poster. I had a bunch of homies. I had the rare ones too. Like there'd be
bro.
like one, and then it'd be like the same one but in a different outfit. So it'd be like, so like say his name was like it always had like children in it. Like say his name was Smiley, it'd be like Smiley like this way or some shit. Like
Bro, I pray to God that company was made by like a Mexican dude. Because
no,
if
it is.
not,
It's funny. I still follow him on Instagram, and now they make like masks, like Halloween masks, so you look just like a homie.
dude, did they
Or
have
they,
like did they have big ones?
yeah.
Oh
Or
shit.
like they're gonna start making like pillows, and then they have like now they have like limited edition homies. So like it'll be like like it'll be like a little like I would say like a little like kind of like statue type thing where it'll have like a car, like a lowrider painted, and then it'll have the
Yeah,
two homies like glued right next to it standing, and they're like posing.
that's tight.
They have like different. Yeah, it's funny. I still follow them. I
Do you
I used to
remember
like that shit a lot.
remember when they had the lowriders that actually like you can pull the wheels out a little bit?
Yeah, I
And like
used to have them when I was little. I had a little. It was like a little fucking 6'4" Impala, like a red one, and it had a
I had
remote.
one too. Oh,
And then
not
the
the
remote, you go up, down, left, right, and it would start hopping and shit, and you can make it jump. That shit was
dude. I've
tight.
seen those. I was too, bro. I had the I had the
I
fucking
got
Hot
my
Wheels,
bro. I got mine for like $5 at the swap meet over there in Spring Valley.
bro.
Some dude was selling it, and he's like, it just needs batteries. And then like at first, like my dad was like, he's lying, it don't work. And then we bought batteries, like two stands down, and came back, and I was like, let me try it, and it worked. I was like, I'm fucking taking this. I was like, fuck.
Bruh, that is so hypey. Imagine just bouncing your shit.
Bro, yeah, and it would balance, bro. Like if you timed it right, it'd go.
That's
That
fucking
shit was
tight.
tight. It had like chrome rims and shit. That shit was funny.
Dude, you know how like they say like race car drivers and shit get brain damage? You think lowrider dudes get fucking brain
Oh
damage
yeah,
from bouncing their
bro.
shit?
I'm glad I never got into lowrider. They spend so much money on their cars. Like, bro, their cars have like 17 car batteries.
Yeah, and they have an extra piece of a like machinery in the
Yeah,
car
and
just
then
to
like
make
they when they go to the hopping competitions, they know they're gonna break something because a fucking 3,000
yeah,
pound car just boom, boom. It's gonna
you're
like
gonna
it's not like
yeah, and those are old school like all metal cars too.
yeah.
Like they're gonna
I've
just
seen some
bumper off.
yeah. That's the good thing though. It doesn't like they don't break like the body panels don't break as easily because it's that fucking American muscle.
Yeah.
But that's just like fucked up. Like
Yeah, I can't. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's fucking. That's probably the dopest whip you can have to ride around the street. Is a
oh
low
yeah,
rider.
it's cool because in downtown where I work every Sunday, there's always like they always cruise around there because I downtown's close to Logan, and in Logan they used to have all the lowrider like meets and shit. So like Sunday always like when I open like 6 in the morning, I'll be driving to work, and then they're always like they always wake up hella early, and then it'll be like five of them cruising. I posted on my story like a couple weeks, like a week ago or two.
Yeah, I mean, like
But
Chicano Park is right there. So
yeah,
like,
that's where like Logan Heights, like Barrio Logan.
yeah,
That's where it's like, yeah.
yeah, it's Barrio Logan, Chicano Park. Fucking.
Yeah, it's right
That's
there, and they always they can't they're not allowed to hang out over there no more. They're not allowed to have the lowrider meets. The
Oh,
the
I
city
remember
shut it down. Yeah,
that.
the
I
city
remember
shut it down. So now they
that
go to
shit.
downtown, just cruise around. It's tight though. It's cool. They always pass out my work. Like they'll be in three-wheel motion and shit. Like
That's fucking so sick. Imagine hitting a
yeah,
turn. I'd be so scared.
bro, because it feels like you're
Ah!
just gonna tip over. Yeah,
Well, you could. I mean, it happens too.
Yeah, I just seen this funny. I just seen this video of we talked about it before. The like Japanese people that love like the Chicano culture, like they're
Yeah,
like
and
so
they're all
some dude, yeah, some dude came from Japan and he lives in LA now, but he has like a I forgot what car it is, but he has it like all choloed out, like fucking hydraulics. He has LA tattooed on the top of his head. I don't know if
what?
you ever seen it, but there used to be it was like a sunglass like company. It was called like Lowrider or something. They're called like Lokes.
Oh
Like you know
yeah,
the
Lokes.
he
Yeah,
has he has the logo tattooed on the side of his head. Like he has like
What-
La Raza and shit. Like he speaks Spanish and he's from Japan.
that's pretty. That's pretty
Yeah,
tight.
yeah. And
God
he's
damn.
like now he's like hella like he's like bro, I just love like Mexicans. I love the culture. Like
It's kind of cool to see that reciprocated because like so many people are obsessed with like Japanese culture.
yeah,
And I mean, growing up in San Diego, I'm not Mexican, but I've grown
you
to
see a lot of
yeah, I've grown to really love Mexican culture as well. Like I feel like it's a very underappreciated culture.
that's what I always think, and it's crazy because like Japan, like Japanese people are so respectful, and they like
Yeah,
Japanese people always like cool shit, like crazy shit, and it's funny like
yeah,
they'll love like they're like I want to like they'll say it like I want to look Chicano, like I want to look Mexican, like I want to look like
yeah.
that shit's like that's crazy. I'm like wow,
And
like
I mean, like if you think about like Mexican culture and shit like that, it's always like a really close family group type shit, and
yeah,
it's
that's what they say.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it's like really like
it's like
I
loyalty, like family, like just like
yeah,
love, like
I don't want to say ratchet. It's like a loud culture,
yeah,
basically. Yeah, it's like it's really out there, and that's not something you get in Japan. Like Japan's really
yeah.
yeah, it's like really like
Fast
drawn.
pace and shit, like yeah,
That's
like
why you have anime. That's why they have anime is because it's
yeah.
so over the top. Damn, we sound like an educational podcast right now, dog.
I know how we sound real smart, but I'm not gonna lie, I got all my information off of a YouTube video. I was watching it, but that shit's tight because like he's like does it hot? He's like and like he sounds Mexican, like his accent, like he can speak good on like good ass Spanish, but and he can speak Japanese. Like he said like he loves Mexican food down here. He loves eating all that shit.
Oh
He's
fuck
like,
you.
but like he can't live without sushi. And he's like, I won't eat sushi over here. Like the best sushi, like it was when I go back to Japan. Like
Yeah,
he's like, and I love Mexican food. He's like, I'll eat it. He's like, I can't eat that every day. He's like, what I can eat every day is like sushi. So like, he's still like Jap. You know what I mean? He's like both. Like he loves
yeah,
Mexican food, but he's like Japanese at heart.
yeah. You know what's funny is we also grow the same facial hair.
Yeah, or just cut it off.
Yeah, you see the videos of him, and it's like, damn, he's got the fucking
He
shit.
has
It's
a
like, wait,
little, yeah,
that's how they grow it, bro. I mean, we might have a Fu Manchu every once in a while, but then again,
but
like that's popular too in the fucking Spanish culture.
that shit's cool though. How they like, or like I've seen car meet videos like in Japan where they'll have like crazy ass JDM like drift cars, like skylines, like crazy shit,
Uh huh.
and then they have a section of like imported Impalas, like Cadillacs, like muscle cars, like they like lowrider. So they have a lowrider section in Japan, and they pay like 200 grand for like an Impala because they have to ship it over there.
It's so crazy,
It's crazy, yeah.
dude. We just got to
And
get our
it's
hands on a fucking Impala. We could
bro,
buy it like
we should
for
get.
20K, something like that.
You know what makes me mad, bro? My dad always tells me like the cars he has. Oh shit, I need to grab another one. Uh-huh.
Okay.
My dad always tells me about all the cars he had when he was like younger.
Uh,
He had like Impalas, Novas, like
you got a
Mustangs,
Nova?
yeah, he had a Nova, he had a Chevelle, he had like he had a Mercury, he had a bunch of cars, and he'd be like, yeah, like I'd buy one and I'd just sell it and buy another car. Like he's
And
like,
then
I
he's
didn't
like,
know they were gonna be expensive at one. He's like, they were just like
right? And then
even
he's
back
like,
then they were cheaper because they were old cars.
yeah, no, I
Yeah,
feel that. And then he's like, and then yo dumbass came along.
yeah. He's like, and then I had y'all dumbass 6 kids, so
Yeah,
now I drive a Civic. Like,
all you motherfuckers.
but I'd be like, why would you just like if you he because he'd be like, yeah, I had like the Impala, it was really nice, like the interior, everything, and I was like, why'd you sell it? He's like, I got bored of it, like I just want a new one. So I was like, they do like
Oh,
they sometimes they even do like fair trade, like you give me your car, I give you this car, like and just like sign over this shit
yeah,
or like at
my dad had like an old '98 Mustang too when it was brand new.
those are nice. Those are fucking nice.
Yeah. And then he swapped it for like I forgot what it was. I think it was a Tacoma or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, isn't
Hold on,
that
I didn't
crazy?
check for that.
Okay, that's just blurred out, cause dude, but like it's so crazy to think of like how our parents were just young dudes and
Yeah,
chicks at some point, and like the crazy shit they did. Like my dad last night talking to Nani, he said something about like, oh yeah, like blah blah, like some I bagged a chick basically. And then
yeah,
Nani's like, how many chicks have you slept with? And I told her, I was like, hey, I was like, you don't know my dad. My dad's like,
yeah,
probably 200. He's like, you really want to know? Like 200, something like that. And I was like, he's not fucking lying. My dad fuck
yeah,
bitches. Dog, he's like, if I was to not have kids early,
yeah.
probably be on them streets, dog.
Probably a pimp by now.
My
No, that's
dad,
funny.
my dad ran a train on a chick
Like with
when
the guys or what?
with his boys. They had an RV. The bitch was married. They met her at a party.
Oh
She's like,
no.
I'm gonna go to your RV. They just hopped in one after the other. He said it was probably like 8, 9 guys. She was
And it
married.
was like back to back to back, or it was
Back
like
to back to like
all at
dog,
once.
nut everywhere, dog. This is the fucking 80s, dog.
Like it was just like tag me in, and then another
Yeah,
just how many
bro.
jumps in.
My boy
That's
just
crazy.
like he like hit my boy with the rag on his sweaty forehead. He's like, my turn.
See, my dad don't got stories like that. Like, cause once he got with my mom, he's been with my mom for like 40, 50 something years. Like,
Yeah,
but what he
that's
does
insane.
tell me is like, he's like, I've lost so many cars. Like, they go to the races, get in trouble. They take the cars. Like, I'd get a new one. I just like, I'd leave it in the impound. He's like, fuck, no, I'm not gonna pay that shit. He's like, fine, bro, I'd rather buy a new car.
They know the
Or he
fuck
tell
I
me,
am, bro. I'm
yeah, or he'd like,
Maximo, bitch.
he'd tell me like he'd fucking all the fucking he'd go to races, fucking run from the cops. Like he'd be like, yeah, like we just be racing, the cops chasing, we just have to leave. I'm like, what the fuck,
Dude, your dad has literally the most pimp name in all of pimp
bro?
names.
Maximo, that's a hard ass name,
Maximo, are
man.
you serious? Are you not mad that you're not a
Bro,
junior? I would
bro,
be
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, who? Like, you didn't even think? Like, I'm named after my uncle. I couldn't been the. I'm
God
the
damn.
last one too. I couldn't be
Yeah,
Maximo.
bro.
Like,
Dude, I wish my dad named me Maximo. I mean, because in essence, it means the very best.
bro, you know what's one of the craziest stories? Because my mom used to drive. I guess a while ago. I've honestly never seen my mom drive ever.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, I've never seen your mom drive either.
Never. I've never seen my mom. My mom will walk before she see like
Yeah.
nothing. Like, and my dad always tells me the story. I think she was pregnant. I forgot which one of my brothers. It was either like Freddie or Berto.
Uh-huh.
And then my dad's in his car, and I forgot what car he had. And there's like a motorcycle, and the motorcycle was like fucking
Trying
with
to
him.
kill them? Oh God.
And then my dad like, all right. And then they're racing like on like residential streets, like neighbor,
Oh
like
shit.
dipping. And then they go to like, you know how like by like Massachusetts, how it'll be like residential streets, and then like Massachusetts, the big street.
Yeah.
So it was like that type of thing, and they're racing, and then I guess I don't know if the lights turned red or if it was yellow turning red. What they're going, and they both run it, and then the motorcycle makes it through, and my dad smacks somebody fucking crossing. Like I
Oh
guess, but I guess the
shit.
guy ran it early. Like he would like nobody was
Yeah.
supposed to like. And then my mom fucking boom like hits the windshield and cracks it with her dome, and she was
Uh,
pregnant with my brother.
which one was it? I know you talk shit about him all the time
No,
about
I don't. I honestly, I think it's Berto, or it might be Freddie. I don't know. I know it's either Berto or Freddie. It was one of them two.
yeah.
And then after that, she was scared to be in the car pretty much. Like now, she ever since I was little, she'll ride in the car. She was not that like,
Yeah.
but after that, she never drove nothing like. But she
Damn.
went, and it's funny because my dad was like, he'll tell the story. And he's like, yeah, it was a nice ass car, like nice ass dash. Then your mom had to head but the windshield. And I was like, oh fuck. But it was him like racing. Like it wasn't like she
Right?
had like it was
Hey, I almost killed one of my kids by that
yeah.
car.
And then I guess the dude he hit was like my dad was young at that point. It was like probably like 20, 30.
Yeah.
They hit like an old man, like 50. Like my dad almost
Oh
killed somebody, dog. Like
shit.
Like it was like, yeah, it was like if someone hit my dad now, like he, like you know what I mean, like hard. But he was like, they said they were like going like damn near 100. Like,
Bruh, he hit old brittle bones. Got
yeah,
fucking 100.
but luckily that was back in the day, and all those cars are American muscle, you know, that metal. Like that's
Yeah,
what saved
I know.
all
Your
that.
dad bounced off. He was like, "My bad." They went about their day.
It was like now having a fender bender, but back then it was like 100 miles an hour and just boom, metal on metal.
Bruh.
Like,
Yeah, your brother's like, "Damn, did we just hit some American?"
my mom's stomach went whoop like.
Wait, hold on. We straight, bro. God damn it! Why'd I drink
You
right now?
just drank too. I saw that.
Oh my god. You know, my dad has some pretty good Coke stories actually. He said, you know, what's funny is my dad. I was at a like family little function thing, and then I bumped into one of like my dad's old roommates. Uh, and then I remember my dad calling me out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, is he at that party?" My dad never called me a shit like this, and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yeah." And he's
that's
like,
funny. My dad never calls me unless it's like that's funny. We kind of have like
"Yeah,
the same, but like they never call me unless it's like serious. So I'll be like, oh shit,
yeah."
like
And I
what the
answered
fuck,
it.
like
I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Don't listen to him. He's stupid." And I was like, "Wait a minute. Now's my chance to get some dirt. Like, I want to hear all the stories, bro."
uh,
So I remember like asking him about some shit. I'm like, "Yo, my dad said like you guys had a Tony Montana white mountain of snow. You know what I'm talking about?" He's like, "Nah, there's nothing like that." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "You want a drink?" And I fucking kept feeding him beers throughout the night. And I'm like, I'm gonna get everything out of him. And then he told me, he's like, after a while, I was like, "So did you guys like? I heard you guys like were you guys would like do a lot of blow." And he's like, "Your dad was like the Tony Montana of San Diego. He fucking was trapping like a motherfucker." And I was like, "Whoa!" My dad was a very big time drug dealer. And
allegedly.
allegedly, uh not my dad was a not alleged
Yeah,
legend.
that's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him my dad.
Yeah,
That's not his name.
exactly. His name is my dad.
Yeah,
And then so what would happen is he'd get like shipments and he'd just kind of chip some off the old block. And
shit,
long
y'all
story
gotta do
short,
that.
yeah, this dude we'll call him Wally. Wally would get off of work, and my dad's already off work, and he's like, "Hey Wally, what's up?" And he's sitting on the couch, big mirror on the table, mountain of cocaine.
It's like at the end. It's like when you watch the end of Scarface when he's like,
Yeah, no,
he just
legit.
dumped his. Yeah, yeah. It's like the little.
And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like
they freebased cocaine, which is like a gram in each nostril, just
no, yeah. It's
and
just
if you
inhaling like
straight up,
straight, like not air. Yeah,
yeah,
like not air, just cocaine.
yeah, dude. It's like, and then if you've ever done coke, like after a gram, you're kind of like, "Oh my god, I might die." This is like 2-3 grams in one go,
Yeah,
and he's like, "I don't know how your dad did it." He's like, we did coke for like days and days on end.
bruh. One of my homies, he does a lot and he like sells it. And sometimes I'm like, bruh, how are you a lot like he's healthy. He's like he works out. He's like you know what I mean. He eats good. Like
Here's to those dudes.
cheers, but or kaboot, my bad.
Hmm.
But bruh, like sometimes you get work. You're like, bruh, like after like
Yeah.
a week straight, you need it. Like
After
drink
a
water,
day, after a day, I'm done. Like I don't want to touch the shit.
or it's just like sometimes you're just like, bruh, like I know I drink a lot and I smoke weed and shit, and I think I'm unhealthy. Like, but
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro. Like
fuck, you doing all that shit? I'm like, fuck, like
their
you like,
heart, their heart probably fills up their chest with how buff it is.
yeah,
They're just doing reps all day.
or like they always have the little inhaler because their
The
nose is
little
always
bullet.
clogged,
Yeah, the bullet.
bruh.
I
The
want it.
best thing I've ever seen, like I swear, and it was like allegedly, it was my homie, and he was about to he was about to do some some coke,
Oh, I
and
know who this is.
he was already like 2 days in, like, and he's like backed up, like, you know, you get the boogers and shit, and he's like trying to do it, and he's like, he fucking grabs the key, he's like, but he said it in Spanish. He's like, it's gonna go in because it's gonna go in. It goes and fucking just like,
Ugh,
and I was like, bruh, that like it was bad. I shouldn't have said this because I'm an enabler, but I was like, bruh, that's the most gangster shit I ever seen. He's like, I'm gonna do it because I want, like, I'm gonna fuck it, and he just,
bruh.
but he
I
was
can
like, I
feel.
seen him. He was like, and he couldn't. He was like trying the other one, and he couldn't. And he was like, he gets mad because he had it on a plate like a lion. He got mad. He's like, and my homie, like the one that allegedly the one I'm talking about, he always had like a little bag. You know how everybody has like the little baggie.
Yeah.
Homie will pull out a baggie, like you would think it's a bag of weed, and then he'll be like, which fucking rock do you like?
Yeah.
He has that crazy shit, like, and then he'll just be like he's gonna go in because I said it's gonna go in, and it's gonna, and he's like, and I was
Oh,
like, oh shit, and I was like, damn, it went in, like it went through, like
he said, I poked it through,
the
dog.
fucking the card got accepted. That shit didn't get declined. That shit went straight in, dog. And I was like, God damn. I was
He
like,
said,
bro,
I
that's
got
commitment.
American Express, bitch.
Yeah. I was like, bro, that's commitment. Like, he's like, I can't even stop myself from doing this. Shit. Like,
Yeah,
that
dude.
shit was
Like,
gangster.
yeah, I mean, anyone that's ever done yay is like, after a day, I mean, at least for me, is like, I'm done. I don't want to see that shit for another month.
That's the only homie I've ever seen. Well, he'll have like a couple baggies on him, and then like everybody's doing. Like, he's not greedy. He'll give everybody some, and then like, but once he's fucked up, he'll be like, here, just hold on to it, cause like, so we don't keep asking each other for a bat. Like,
Yeah.
he'll have his own and give you one and be like, just you good. Just don't ask me, like, not to be, he's not trying to be rude, like, don't ask me for a butt, but he's like,
Yeah.
just like do it.
This
You
this
get it.
alle- this allegedly makes me want to do cocaine.
This shit fucking,
Oh my god. But goddamn, dude. I mean, cocaine's one
bro.
of
You
those
know what's
things.
crazy? Our parents have some stories. Like,
Yeah. You know, my mom dated a very famous skateboarder.
you told me, and
Oh yeah.
who was
Doug
it? I forgot.
Doug Saladino.
Oh
He was
no,
known
no.
as he was known as the Pineapple. This is when vert skating first started getting like famous. Like
Yeah,
Lord
like the Z
Dogfish.
boys and shit.
Yeah, she dated one of those dudes. I mean, it's funny because she still keeps in contact with him, and he tried to send me a board, and I was like, I mean, shit is
You
kind of.
said no.
I said shit's kind of different, dog. He sent me. I was kind of just like in street skating at this
Yeah.
point in time. So I was like, dog, I don't want no vert board. He sent me
Oh, you want
red.
like the big ones, huh?
He was gonna send me one of those, and I was like, I'm not down
You
for
should
that.
just got it. Just like,
A fishtail, yeah, I should
you
have,
should just
yeah.
got it. Yeah.
No, I agree. Like he was gonna send me like a fishtail with the slide rails and everything.
Oh, the rails on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
When you
and
wouldn't want
then
to fuck up the graphic.
yeah, dude,
I always
that's
feel like that's like, oh, like that's like,
so corny, bro. Like
I
that's
yeah, like I think it's cool when the graphic, like, you know, when you fucking like, it's like, all right,
yeah,
like you use your board, like,
yeah. Like you can tell, like, and like if you could see a board with perfect graphics and then just the tail is fucked up, like you gotta
you're
fucking
like, he just rides it, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Like this boy, he cruises.
But like, if you see the rails,
Yeah,
like the rails are used there. But no, I feel you. Like, I never liked when people use, because then you have to drill your board too, and then I'm like, bro,
yeah,
doesn't that? I feel like that fucks up the board, like the integrity of the board,
exactly,
like it makes it weaker.
dude. Remember the fucking hills we used to bomb?
Bruh. Now I'll drive past them, because I haven't bombed the hill like that, like how we used to, like in
Yeah.
a while. I'll drive past them and I'm like, we're fucking stupid. Like,
You know what's funny is
because
I remember.
we would split lanes in between cars and just be fucking like
Yeah,
fucking laughing. And I'm like, bro, we were young and dumb. In fact, like we should not have been
dude. You
splitting
know what's
lanes.
crazy
Like,
is all that shit came from when me and Bryce would ride fixies, and then I would skate, and I was like, Marcos, let's go skate, and you're like, wait, what the fuck are we doing right now?
yeah, and I'd be
I
like,
would,
what the fuck are we doing? Be like, let's just do it. And I'm like, all right, like,
yeah, we
and
would
like
ride
that,
skateboards like they're fucking bikes, and we just be
yeah,
high.
like
shit.
Big
Like,
ass hills.
yeah, and we just be high. Like, it's not safe to ride a skateboard
Yeah.
like this. God damn it. Those are good times though. High school was
Right, those are the
elite.
best. Like every time I pass by those hills, like even when like, cause me and my girl like to like we'll just cruise around a lot, like just drive around like at night, just listen to music. I always tell her like, oh, me and Brandon used to like do this here,
Bomb.
like whenever, huh?
I was saying like we bombed that hill, that one that you
Yeah,
can't see the fucking bottom of.
yeah. We'd be like, yeah, like you see this big ass hill, we're like driving down, like I'll be in neutral. It's like we're going like 40 miles. I'm like, yeah, we should do this on the skateboard, like in
Yeah,
between cars, like
on these little ass boards. Like I
yeah.
remember telling people like that would actually skate, and I'm like, yeah, I used to bomb this on my penny, and they're like, you're fucking crazy. I was like, no, I
You,
did this every day.
yeah, it used to be funny because it'd be like, oh yeah, like we just always write pennies everywhere, like, and they're like, oh, like okay, like you write pennies, like they used to be like, oh, like you're whack,
You
and then be like, yeah, we
cruise.
bombed this hill though, and then they're like, oh shit, like what the,
Yeah, like
like
you
are
got
you dumb, like,
a longboard, and it's like
yeah, they're like, no,
we were shredding. Like,
bruh,
yeah.
we were out there.
Did
I
you have to take
remember
a piss?
a bunch of times we'd go to OB or like PB
Oh
and then
yeah,
just skate
that's.
around and shit.
Do you have to take a piss?
Low key, why?
Okay, let's take a little quick
Can
break
you
real quick.
tell? Or you
I
asked
had to.
like,
I had to
okay,
piss.
cool.
So
I was like, can
yeah.
you tell? No, that's weird, but let's go, let's go, let's
All
go.
right, guys, we'll be back. We're gonna take a little piss break, and we're back. Anyways, I forgot what we were even talking about. Bombing hills
We
on
were,
pennies.
yeah, we were talking about how fucking we get fucking down, dog.
You know. Oh,
No,
that
I'm
was.
trying to take off the. There we go.
You know what's funny is like this is all before we started drinking. Like once you start drinking, you realize you can't skate for shit.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, like that's just not something you could do. Like
bro,
you
last time I like when I first moved here and I lived like literally not even a block away from the liquor store. I was already pretty buzzed, like good. And I had my skateboard and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go fucking I'm gonna just skate to the store, get a little more. I started going down the hill and I was like, I'm gonna die. Like this is not safe. And it was like if you see the hill, you're like, bro, for real, like for the shit we used to do, bro, we used to bomb the Helix Hill like crazy ass hill.
yeah.
And then like now I'll do that and I'm like I put my foot down hella fast and I'm like, bro, I'm a bitch. Like,
Hi.
who is it?
No, you can't come in. You got to go to your mommy.
It's
I
Kanoa?
love you.
Tell myself what's cracking.
Close the
Tell
door,
myself,
please.
tell myself what's cracking.
Fuck yeah, he closed the door. You heard that
Bro,
slam?
you didn't tell him I said what's cracking.
I'll tell him later, dog. He knows what's up. But
Ain't gonna be the same later though.
dude, so wait, Marcos, you said you wanted
Okay.
to do mushrooms on the fucking podcast.
I said I mentioned it. I didn't and I said if I
And what did
do
I
it,
say?
it'd be you told me not to. Brandon, it was very clear not to do it.
I said that's a very bad idea if your
Okay.
very first time.
This is the thing though. I told what else did I tell you? I said in the next 4 episodes, I'm gonna do it. You're just not gonna know. So you don't even know if I did it right now.
Oh, I'd know. No, I'd know.
No, you didn't. You didn't know
I
what time I was going home.
I would know because you would be sitting there going, "Yeah, we used to." That'd be you. That,
All
that's not you right now,
right.
dog.
You don't know if I did it or not.
How about let's just not do it? Like, let's have a first experience before we decide to
I
do
might be
this
on it right now. You don't even know.
in front of a crowd of two
Nope.
people.
Bro, the 3 people that watch us are not gonna be worried about me being on my phone.
Hey, you're right. They don't give a fuck about our well-being.
They don't give a fuck about
That's
life.
why I wear shit like this, dog.
Bro, for real.
Oh my god, I'm pretty faded already. God damn it.
You did drink a lot on your drive home. That was
What are you talking about?
like a lot of water. That's why you had to pee. Like,
Bro, I gotta stay hydrated, you know?
well, that's true. It is very hot.
Hour
So
drive,
it's
dog.
hot as
God damn it.
I like how I was gonna say fuck no matter what, but that just made it even like
I put it down to 2 minutes.
that doesn't help us at all.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And that's the point.
I was like, hold on, that's like I think you fucked up.
God damn it. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had like a subject to bring up that I actually really wanted to bring up.
I'm not gonna lie. I have one.
Do it.
Your boy, guess where your boy went last weekend?
What
Finally,
exactly?
dream come true,
Dude, that
bruh.
hat is
That
crazy.
shit,
You can't
bruh.
tell me anything else.
Huh?
Nothing. How was
Say it
your
again.
experience?
No, say it again. Say it again. I didn't hear
I said
you.
that hat is creased, dog. You can't tell me anything else.
Bruh, it's not. I didn't. It's brand new. I haven't done nothing to it,
It's got one of those. I hate the creases that come down the sides.
bruh. I'm telling you, it doesn't.
Those are unfixable to me.
Bruh, it doesn't.
It's not.
Either
It's not.
way,
It's not. No, but how
now
was
I'm
your
scared. Now I'm
experience?
like staring at it. I'm like, I'm about to iron
No,
my shit, dog. Just so
no.
it's not creepy.
How was your experience, dude?
Bruh,
We
that shit
had
was.
an Instagram live.
It was. I didn't wait. We went on Instagram like, huh? I don't remember. I was fucked up the first day. The first day was just like a qualifying day, so it didn't really matter. Like, but I got fucked up the first day. Like my girl got me fucked up. But the first day was crazy. Like you just get to walk around, get all the free. Like I honestly just walked around, got all the free shit. I bought some shit. My girl bought me like she bought me the mechanic shirt, the Formula Drift mechanic shirt. That shit's tight. She bought me the hat. I got hella stickers, like keychains and shit, like all the free shit. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking. That's free. Fun.
Fuck yeah, two of them.
Hell yeah. Well, it was good because I was with her, so she was grabbing it, and I grabbed one, and she grabbed it for me. She don't like.
No,
But
I
the
grabbed
first
two.
day was crazy. It was just tight watching everybody like. Uh,
God damn.
but it was just. But the first day, like, it's not like the race. Like when it's the race, it's two people.
Yeah, and it's ratchet as fuck. Like if you
Yeah,
ever, it's funny because like you don't really think about it. Just watching the live, like you being there, you're like, wow, like these people really are fucking getting after it.
yeah. Or like
Like
even when like, cause I've always watched it on YouTube, so it's like oh that's crazy. But then when you're like there, and I'm like wow, like I've seen this on YouTube like millions of times, like because I've watched it, I followed it for a while. They really get like they're going like 80, 90 miles an hour into a turn, and they really get like 2 inches away from the wall, and you see them and just go, and you're like, what the fuck? Like this is real. Like this is they're not playing. Like
yeah, it's not a
they
fucking
really do
sim.
this shit. Like that shit was fucking crazy. And then like the first day is qualifying, so they go by themselves. Some dudes like would like ask like, "Hey, follow me," and then it'd be two people. That shit was tight. And then everybody was just like showing off cards. Like there was the RX-7, like I think it was green, like lime green, and he was just revving it. That shit hurt, dog. Like there's a video like I was recording it for like Instagram, and then my girl was recording me recording that. And like you see me, and out of nowhere, I'm like, ugh, like I had to look away, but like my ear was just like, wee, I
Yeah,
couldn't hear shit.
you would think that they had fucking like earplugs at the entrance.
Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't. They fucking
They said, y'all paid for this torture, bro.
yeah. Or like where we were at, it was right before like, cause there's like two main turns or like three, and we were right after the first one. So right before the first one, you hear them like start off like so it's like, and they start going, and then they do the first turn, and that's when it's like that's when like shit goes crazy. It's like, and then they fucking come around. That's when you're like, no, oh, they're coming, and they do the whole lap. But someone would be like, and then like you're waiting for them to come around, and they crash. You're like, what the
Oh
fuck? And they like,
shit.
yeah, because you're like waiting for them. Like it's the first turn, so it's like they're about to come around.
Oh fuck.
They would crash. There were like during the competition day, there was like 3 or 4 crashes too.
God
And they were
damn.
talking shit on Instagram. That's what's crazy. It's not big like football, so they could talk shit.
Yeah, they
You
just
know
be
what I
like
mean?
you're a fucking pussy, bro. Like you can't
Yeah,
handle this.
or like not like that. Like they'll be petty. Like one dude, like I wanted to win. His name was Ryan Literal. When he was doing the lead run, so it's like when they do the competition, it's two people drifting, and the first person has to do a clean run in the front, and the person behind him just has to follow him as close as possible without hitting him or without like
Yeah,
you just have to mimic him, and that's how you get points. And then they do it backwards, and then they average your points, and then that's how like whoever has the higher points, that's how it works.
yeah.
when he was going in front, the guy behind him got too close to him. So when he went to turn and go into the next turn, they hit bumpers, and the dude behind them crashed, and the dude in front, he didn't make it. Like, he fucked up too.
Yeah.
So they both get a 0. Like, they both like.
Yeah, like he basically pit maneuvered him.
Yeah. Like it pretty much fucked them both over because they both get a 0. And then he like posts like 4 different like things of like that crash. And the dude was like his name was like Freddie Osbo or Frederick Osbo or something like that. So he posted and he puts thanks Fred, like thanks Freddie, because he was like I fucking lost. Like he's like I get no points for
Fred
you because you hit me.
Flintstone over here.
Yeah. He's like thanks Freddie. Like they were just talking shit left and right. That shit was crazy. I saw the new Corolla too, the 3-cylinder turbo fucking.
Oh, you saw it in person?
They have it. Yeah, they had it on display. They turned it on too. They like you could hear it. It sounds clean.
For a stock? Was it stock?
Yeah. It was just like like how you would buy, like say if you bought it like brand new, but that shit sounded mean, dog. Like that shit sounded like peppy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy for a Corolla.
Yeah, it's a Corolla hatchback with like 400 horsepower or some shit. It's a 3-cylinder
So
turbo.
this is the first Corolla hatchback in like 20 years, right? Something like that.
No, they have like the Toyota Yaris or whatever.
That's not a Corolla though.
But it's a Toyota, yeah.
God damn it.
But that's like the only other hatchback they have.
Dude.
But that shit was crazy. I saw a lot of like cool cars. Like I saw a couple of Skylines. I saw NSX, like 2 of them. There was bruh, I saw the Fast and the Furious cars. I saw the Supra.
I saw that one, yeah. I saw you post on your story.
Yeah, I saw the Supra, the Skyline, and then the high Civic. And then I took a picture with the fake Dominic. I didn't post that one though. The fake Toretto. Because I follow him online. He's always doing like shows, and he was there, and I was like, bruh, like you're like I forgot his name, but I was like, you're this guy. He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's what's up. And then I was like, I take a picture of him because he was like, you always take a picture like this. I was like, that shit was cool.
I think we might be out of time.
Let's do this. What time is it? Yeah, I think it's done.
All right. Well, do you have any closing comments? I really want to do one on Sunday though.
Don't do cocaine and don't drink and drive.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. But as always, this has been the Unimportant People's Podcast. I am your host, Brandon Mancy, and with me, as always, is my co-host,
Marcos
Rodriguez Aguilera. Yeah, thank you guys. Love you.
Backwards, but
Shut up, bitch. Love you. Bye-bye.
Noted.